Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Time Talkers. I'm Brock Gorton, joined by...
Mommy Haley.
And Benjamin Duncan.
Yeah, there's no Macy. Ben's here.
For those of you who want to know where Macy's at, she's in Arizona
She's
right
dead.
now.
I killed her. She's no longer on the podcast. She's been fired.
She's in Arizona, and she lucked out to have some of the nicest weather in Arizona possible.
She's taking pictures of elk. And taking something called... What was it? Cookies and cream? Is that what she said it was? Or whatever the hell?
Something like that.
God, stoners are weird, dude. That's why that was my number 5 last week. Gentlemen! How was your week this week?
Called ice cream cake.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ben. Gentlemen, how was your week this week?
It was good.
Not too bad.
Did you all enjoy your Memorial Day and remember why we have a 3-day weekend?
Yes.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. Excellent. So we're going to get started with the top 5 here, if none of y'all have anything to say beforehand, because this is a... Oh, this week. This week's BTT. If you didn't see it, I tweeted it out earlier this week. This is going to be a very heavy Royals week. But before we get into them, let's talk about our top 5s this week. Ben, what was the top 5 this week?
Top 5 championship trophies for me. Well,
So,
Let's
here's
see.
how we usually do this, Ben. We go, one person says they're 5, next person says they're 5, next person, then the 4, 3, or the 4, the 4, the 4. So we go around saying...
okay.
Yeah, that's how we do it. And then before we say our number 1, we recap the previous 4, and then we say our number 1.
Right. So my number 5 is the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Probably about the right place, or right placement on that.
That's acceptable, yeah.
Yep. Any reason for it?
For my list of my top 5, after like looking at everything and whatnot, the trophy itself doesn't have much design or anything to it.
It does not.
You know, and I pretty much just put it at 5 just because it's an iconic trophy, and if somebody sees that, they know what it is.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good one for your number 5. Tommy, would you like to go next?
Yes.
All right. You're number 5.
So, I am a very avid golf person, as some people.
Jesus Christ.
My number 5 is the Wanamaker Trophy for the PGA Championship.
Isn't that coming up?
It already happened.
Oh, okay. Wait, what did you do at Tommy's Golf Corner on it?
You never said anything before we started.
Well, you should have told me. Oh, well.
As an avid sports fan, you should know when golf majors are happening.
I don't watch
Not just
television.
I know. No, you should know.
Why?
I don't know. Just to keep informed. I don't.
Anyway, explain to the people what the PGA Championship Trophy looks like.
So what the Wanamaker Trophy is just this giant... Here, I'll post a picture of it. Wait, hold on.
For copyright reasons, we may not be able to show the picture.
I'll put it in general so you guys can see.
Oh, okay. By the way, it's weird looking over on the side. Yeah, okay. That is what I thought it was.
You know how much this thing 27 pounds, by the way. It's 2.5 feet tall.
So
it is almost as big as a newborn baby.
God damn.
Thing weighs 27.
All right, then.
Yeah, so that's my number 5.
My number 5 is an Olympic gold medal.
Interesting.
Because that is a championship, while not a trophy. They don't hand out trophies in the Olympics. So, my 5 and 3 are not exactly trophies, by the way.
So I have to. So we should have elaborated. Be like, does it have to be a trophy, or can it be something that's like given out? So, like an example for like the Masters, like they give out the green jacket.
I tried to stay away from like clothing because otherwise the Masters green jacket would have been on there, or the gold jacket for the Hall of Fame. But then that opens up an entirely different can of worms.
Because of top 5 jackets.
Yeah. Number 1, Adidas starter jackets.
Oh, God.
Any jackets from The Sopranos. Tommy just had flashbacks. Remember when we were going to do a Sopranos podcast?
Exactly.
Oh my God, that was what? Like the first 10 episodes we talked about doing that.
Yeah, we mean, I'm not opposed to putting it on the table.
You know what? I'm not either, so... Ben, would you be down to do that?
Do what?
Watch The Sopranos. Talk about it.
I've never watched that show.
Oh, then yes.
I have no idea what would be going on.
Well, we would
we'd watch it from the beginning and all the way through. So, like, that'd be something. Anyway, Olympic gold medal is my number 5. Ben, you're number 4.
My number 4. It was tough. It was tough trying to figure out my 4 and 3 whenever I was putting this list together.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have, for my number 4, I would go with the Wimbledon men's and women's tennis trophies.
Isn't that a plate?
Yeah, I was about to say.
The women's one is a plate.
Oh, wait, what's the men's one?
It's an actual trophy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. That looks very similar to what Tommy showed.
But they are a bit smaller than, like, the PGA Championship one. But I thought that they both looked pretty nice. And since they were both for, like, the same championship thing, just men's and women's, I just thought I'd throw them together for number 4.
Yeah, that's very acceptable, and those are pretty good trophies. Tommy, you're number 4.
I'm a little bit of throwback here.
Oh, boy.
The BCS Crystal Football.
Wow, what a coincidence.
The national, from when they did the BCS National Championship days.
That is also my number 4.
I mean, that's just such a... It's just a Crystal Football. It's just plain and simple. And it was used for so many years. And it sucked when they went to the playoff.
God, the playoff trophy sucks.
It is ungodly not good.
It is probably the most ugly...
It literally is an old cup with a silver football in the middle.
Yeah.
I was one of those people who'd be like, man, how cool would it be if they just kept the Crystal Football and just, like, slap the playoff on it and all that, called it a day. I would have been so fun.
Just keep it, I don't know, just, like, keep the same thing. Don't change it because it was already pretty perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it was so simple and perfect for so many years that it just worked. No one complained about it. Of course, how they got there, everyone complained about it, obviously, but...
Well, yeah, listen. No one's going to be happy about that, ever. So.
That's true.
But yeah, that's also my number 4. For those same reasons.
Interesting.
So, I guess, Ben, you're number 5, or you're number 3.
Okay, my number 3. Well, for my number 3, I had to do some looking on this one because I'd never even heard of it before. But the Indianapolis 500 Borg Warner Trophy. Now let me pull up a picture of this thing because it's kind of massive. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think like standing next to like a normal person. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'd say it's even taller than some full-size grown men. So.
Good lord.
Goodness, this thing is huge.
Yeah, that's a big trophy.
I posted that.
No wonder
I posted that picture in there, but
no wonder why when people win it, they just kiss the bricks and then drink a bottle of milk.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a huge
How
trophy
do you just
for sure.
that? Do you think they're compensating for something?
Oh.
yeah, but I just thought it was cool since like didn't the Indianapolis 500 just happen not too long ago here?
This past weekend, I do believe.
Yeah, but I was just looking at random trophies here online, and I was like, "Holy cow, that thing's huge!"
Yeah. Tommy, you're number 3.
My number 3. It was a tough 1 through 3 was kind of tough, but
No, it was pretty easy for me.
actually, I take that back. 1 and 2 were very hard, but number 3 is the World Series trophy.
Ooh, a little bit low, I would think, but okay.
Well,
That one below the Lombardi Trophy.
Okay.
I just love the trophy. It's just a simple design with all the pennants of the teams.
Yeah, but it's also elegant and gorgeous.
Yes, it is very simple and clean. I mean, you've seen it before. You've seen the old one compared to the new one.
There's a picture of me next to both versions of it.
So the one they did in the 80s had like a giant, what was it, like a ring?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. And people are probably confused that I said there's a picture of me next to both versions of the trophy. So, Bro's Hall of Fame is a glorious thing.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, it's the Commissioner's Trophy. I don't want to say the Commissioner's Trophy because a certain commercial commissioner called it a piece of metal.
Yeah. Listen, we're not talking about Manfred. We got that hate out already before Ben started joining us.
Here's a picture of the old one compared to the newer one.
I honestly kind of like the older one better.
Kind of do as well. Like,
I don't know why. Also, I feel like we're all gonna have probably the same number 1 as well as what I'm feeling.
Nope.
Are you positive?
I am very positive.
Okay. But yeah, that's a good one. The Commissioner's Trophy is your number 3. That's a good one, Tommy.
Thank you.
Mine is being put in general right now.
I thought about that one.
See, here's the thing.
Hang on. Let me say it, what it is first. My number 3, I'm going back to the second sport I ever fell in love with. In professional wrestling, I'm going with the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Simple, elegant, sleek, beautiful.
Brock, I'm not going to lie. I thought you would have that very high on your list.
There are 2 others that I just hold in higher regard because they are actual trophies and not a belt.
I could probably guess one of them, but it'd spoil your number 1, probably.
You could guess both of them, honestly.
No, I'm not gonna say it because I would spoil your number one.
Yeah, but yes, the NWA Heavyweight Championship, not the big gold belt, which was what they had in WWE for a while.
That's the WCW one. That's the okay, whatever.
Well, it was also the NWA Championship for a while.
Yes, I know.
But I'm going with the original one, the one that they have back again. Ben, your thoughts on that beautiful championship? God, I want to buy a replica.
Jar replica.
I like it. It's a good looking belt, but I think the thing is that people like Aaron Rodgers and stuff like that might be tarnishing those wrestling belts' legacies.
Oh, no, they get the WWE ones.
Oh, they the one with the big old W on it. It's black and
Yeah, they
that's
don't
not real.
Yeah, it's not a real championship trophy. It's not real wrestling.
Unless George Kittle personally asks for that, and they'll be like, "Yeah, sure, let's give it to you."
Oh my god, listen. Oh, found out something weird the other day. Go off on a tangent. This is one of the few times you'll hear me talk about wrestling. My dad, just casually to me, I was doing some research for the Ring of Honor booking that I do for Tommy on We Are Not Entertained. Shameless plug for his show. And he looks over and he's like, "Oh, hey, I used to watch that guy when I was growing up." Tommy, you want to guess who it was?
Who is he talking about? Oh, I don't know. Who?
Terry
Was it
Funk.
Terry Funk?
Terry Funk.
Your dad's cultured.
My dad then just said, "Yeah, I watched him. I watched when this guy named Bruiser Brody came into Kansas City and Bulldog Bob Brown." He's just naming off all these names. I'm like, oh my god.
Wait, how do you know?
Because he used to watch when he was a kid.
Knowledge.
Like, my
Guess what?
dad straight up used
Yeah.
to watch Central States Wrestling as a kid.
He has knowledge.
Yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm just like, that's... On the one hand, it's like, okay, this is blowing my mind. At the same time, I'm like, God, he wanted to go to a lot of wrestling events with me in middle school and high school. Maybe he still is a fan. But yeah, sorry, I had to go on that tangent there because I found that out. So, Tommy, you know my dad. That's pretty not what you would expect from him. Is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, NWA Championship's my number 3. Ben, you're number 2.
So, it was mentioned earlier, but for a lot of these, I had to look online at just different trophies, and I just thought it looked really nice. But the PGA Championship Wanamaker Trophy is my number 2.
Really?
I just thought it looked nice, and for the size, like, you could pretty easily lift it up, carry it, hold it for pictures and stuff without it being, like, absolutely massive where you can't pick it up, but also not, like, something small that it looks like a child's, like, participation sport trophy.
You could fit... So, like I said, it's, like, 2.5 feet tall. It's, like, 27 pounds. It's, like... You could fit a very small child in there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a... For its size and the way it looks, it's a good-looking trophy. Even if I don't watch golf all the time.
Yeah.
And just on the occasion.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Tommy, you're number 2.
Now, this very pained me to put this at number 2. The Stanley Cup.
Ooh.
Here's why. It's 20 years younger than my number one trophy, by the way. Just throwing that out there. It's not one of the oldest trophies in professional sports, by the way. One of the trophies I have on my list is about 20 years older than it. Yes, I did the math. It's 20 years older. I will not say it. Just take a guess.
I have it in my head.
But, I mean, it's the Stanley Cup. I mean, I don't need to say anything else.
Yeah.
It's literally just one of the most historic trophies ever. You could fit a bowl of cereal, certain beverages, a lot of water.
A lot of beverages.
Seriously, I would love to eat a bowl of cereal out of that thing.
Well, you gotta brush up on your hockey knowledge.
I know, but still, like, so I have a question. Do they just give, like, the team a replica Stanley Cup and to be like, yeah, just go ahead and use this however you guys want. Just make sure you dent it or anything.
They get the they get the actual Stanley Cup.
Oh, wow, really?
Then the team gets a replica. I forget the amount of time afterwards. But
now,
no,
do they get
that one that you see that they hoist up after they win the game? No, that's a real one. In the next few nights that they're doing all that crazy stuff with it, yeah, no, that's the same one.
But, like, when they do the parade, do they give them a fake one?
I don't know.
I probably think they would, because, you know, you've seen how certain players act at a parade like that.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
My point exactly. You know, go around the Lombardi Trophy, get it dented a little bit, you know?
Well, there's that picture of the, I think it was last year, the Lightning.
Yes, I think that's the one I'm talking about as well. It's like, ooh.
God, it was just horribly dented. I think I still have the picture saved, so I can show it to Ben. What did I call it?
Are you talking about this one, Brock?
No, but that's a similar picture. It's from the same thing, but... I will find it. There it is. Yeah, look how destroyed that is.
Oh, yeah, this picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Which sucks.
I mean, I wouldn't say it sucks. It's just I'm like, damn, they really just had their way with that thing.
Yeah. My number 2 was already mentioned by Mr. Haley. This is number 3, the 1980s World Series trophy. I just prefer it to the current one.
Or to the current one?
Yeah. The current one, I feel, just looks too stale.
It's just bland.
Yeah. There's
It's
no real character to it. Do you agree with that, Ben?
Agree. I'm with you on that one.
All right. So, Ben, before you reveal your number 1, give us your previous 4.
All right. So at number 5, I'm going with the Lombardi Trophy. Number 4, the men's and women's Wimbledon trophies for tennis. Number 3, the Indianapolis 500 Borg Warner Trophy, the one that's like taller than a full-grown man. Number 2, the PGA Championship Wanamaker Trophy. And then I know for a fact that me and Brock have the same number one, and I'm going with the Stanley Cup because I like how they have the plates with all the teams that have won it in the past, showing like the history of it
And the player names.
and the player names, and it's just a baller trophy, you know? It's pretty cool.
It is. It truly is. It's...
Yeah, so that's my list.
Yeah. Tommy, I just sent my guess to you on Twitter.
You're wrong.
Wow, I am. I thought for sure that was going to be it. Truly would have thought that.
You're in here. I'll say this: you're in the correct sport.
Well, I figured that much.
I bet it's for like horse trotting or something weird.
No, it's for golf.
He's in the correct. He's in the correct sport.
It's golf. I just guessed the wrong one, I'm guessing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you completely guessed the wrong one, by the way.
Alright, say your previous four before you say what it is. God damn it.
What? Don't be mad. So,
the other
my
one's
number
better.
5... Huh?
The other one looks better.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Anyway.
Well, I do love that one. It doesn't have the mystique of it. Number 5, the Wanamaker Trophy for the PGA Championship. Number 4, the BCS National Championship Trophy, the Crystal Football. Number 3, the World Series Trophy, preferably the old one. Number 2, the Stanley Cup. And number 1, the Claret Jug.
The what?
The Claret Jug for the British Open. This is one of the oldest trophies in all of sports. It beats the Stanley Cup by 21 years.
I guess it actually has like a spout to drink out of compared to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, you can drink out of this one, and it's the only one they use, by the way. They don't have a replica trophy. They don't have anything. It's just that one. Whoever wins it the year prior has it for the whole year. Then the day of the tournament, they have to give it back, and if they want it again, they can win the tournament.
Alright then.
Plus, it's fun to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and watch these people play in these unforsaken conditions, and I'll be like, God, I want to play in that so badly.
It's Britain.
A bucket list thing to do, though, for me.
British people.
Yeah. My disdain of the British has been well documented.
I mean, to be fair, they play in Scotland a lot, so...
Scotland!
Yeah, so, exactly. They only have one course that's in England, by the way.
Black. That's one course too many.
Hold on.
Oh, God. Ben, this is usually a bad thing when he goes silent like this and says, hold on.
Oh, no.
I'd suggest either plugging your ears or something.
Yeah, no, okay, so they have...
Oh, okay, thank God.
Muirfield, St. Andrews, Carnoustie. They have 5 in Scotland, 1 in Northern Ireland, 1 in Wales. It's very confusing. And then 3 in Britain. Or in England.
Oh, I just got mad off one of the things you just said.
What? Oh my God. What?
Look at the names of the areas that you said.
What?
Again, and I think you'll realize which one it is that I got mad at.
Wales?
No. Oh, God, no. I have no quarrel with Wales.
What? Northern Ireland?
Yep.
What? They have a course in their they call it the Rota.
Hey, Ben, what's 26 plus 6?
32?
Wrong, it's 1.
Huh?
Oh my God. Oh. Shut.
I don't understand.
Brock, do not explain that to him.
I will not. And I know that our listeners that are in the UK understood that perfectly. Our listeners
Looking
in the
this up
UK
now.
and our listeners in Ireland. That one was mainly for y'all. So. I love doing that. Anyway, I think it's to me for my previous 4.
Yeah, I agree with you on that being one.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, number 5, the Olympic gold medal. Number 4, the BCS crystal ball. Number 3, the NWA heavyweight championship. Number 2, the old World Series trophy. And number 1, it's the Stanley Cup. It's the Stanley Cup. Keep your foreign British trophies to yourself.
It's 21 years old. Yours is from Canada!
Yeah.
At least it's North America.
Yeah, at least it's from this continent.
It's from Canada! It's our hat!
Yeah, exactly. It's our hat, not our horrible, abusive parents.
Canada has Tim Hortons, bro.
Have either one of you been to Canada?
No.
I've been to Canada illegally.
I don't think you should be saying that in
Yeah,
public.
may not want to be saying that then. As someone who has been to Canada legally, Canada is beautiful.
I feel like that's one thing you shouldn't say on record. Be like, yeah, I've been to a country illegally.
Although it's Canada, I don't think they're going to get too mad. Because you're here now.
And just say, yeah, I've been to Canada. Well, did you get in illegally?
Well,
no.
I mean, there's that one spot in Minnesota where, like, the border's right there and you step and you're in Canada, but...
You hit it right on the dot, Brock.
Yep.
Oh, it's like...
Yeah,
it's like the... What is it, the 5 points where there's, like, that one place where it's like you're in Nevada?
Oh, it's 4 points. It's Arizona, Colorado, Nevada, and New Mexico.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Or no, Utah. Colorado, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico.
Yeah, but just up there in the boundary waters up in Canada, up in the Minnesota-Canada border, man.
Yeah.
Literally, like, one side, you're in the U.S., and one side of the water, you're in Canada, so...
Yep. Tommy, I'm stealing you one summer, and we're going up to Banff.
Okay?
And I'll bring Ben along, too. Macy cannot come. She will fall in love with Canada too much.
What's Canada?
Her favorite thing is it's legal recreationally there. She'll never want to leave.
I mean... Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing.
No, go ahead, say it.
I'm not gonna say anything. No.
No, say it.
I refuse to get political on this podcast.
Oh, God, okay, we're getting... Okay, yeah, then we're not...
I refuse. That's why I'm like, I don't think you want me to
Just
say that.
Send it to me on Twitter, then. Yeah.
No,
I won't say it. Okay. But yes, we will go to... we shall go up there. We will leave her. It'll be a boys' trip up to Banff. Such a weird thing to say out loud. Boys' trip to Banff.
Boys in Banff.
Yeah. BTT boys in Banff? Oh. We don't have any... I think we have listeners in Canada, but I don't think they're in Alberta. But yes, that was our top 5 championship trophies. Next week, remember, we start going away from just our top 5s to a draft. We will start drafting our top 5s next week. And the first one of choice is our top 5 colleges that we're fans of and that we like. So, say, because I already know me and Ben are going to be fighting. I already know me and Ben are going to be fighting for Mizzou. Say one of us take it or says it first, the other one can't have it on their list. Yeah, we're doing that now. And all of this is leading up to our 1-year anniversary and B-Card Day at the K. So, yeah. Oh, yes, it is now time for a brand new segment here. It is now time for Guess the Year. Are you both ready?
I'm prepared.
Mr. Haley?
Sure.
All right. I have in front of me a starting lineup from the Kansas City Royals. What you must do is guess the year.
Oh my god. Oh no.
This was because they didn't play on May 31st of this year. This is from May 30th. The
Okay.
starting
like May 30th,
lineup.
May 30th, like any year.
Yeah, you have to guess the year based off the lineup. Are you both ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Batting first, the third baseman, Esteban Germain.
Oh God, who?
Batting second, the center fielder, David DeJesus. Batting third, the second baseman, Mark Gregzolonic. Batting fourth, the DH, Mike Sweeney. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mark Tien. Batting sixth, they just have him listed as an infielder. Or no, that's left fielder. Lord, this is not very well put here. Emil Brown. Batting seventh, the catcher, John
I think I
Buck.
might know what year this is.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Ryan Sheely. At shortstop, batting ninth, is Tony Pena. The pitcher for the Royals that day was Gil Mesh. Mark Gregzolonic, Mark Tien, John Buck, and Tony Pena all had base hits in this game for a grand total of 4. They were shut out.
Sounds about right.
I need
yeah.
the year.
I'll go first. I'll take the first guess.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Haley.
I'm gonna say 2005.
All right, Mr. Benjamin Duncan.
Funny enough, you had said Sweeney is one of those players, right?
Sweeney was DHing that day.
That's the only player that I know off the entire list.
You don't remember David DeJesus?
Barely.
You don't know about the legend of the best catcher the Royals had until Salvador Perez showed up and John Buck?
I was gonna guess 2007.
Mr. Benjamin Duncan is correct. May
I was
30th,
off.
2007.
Oh my God.
Royals only used 2 pitchers for this game. Gil Mesh went 7 1/3 inning, gave up 4 hits, one earned run, struck out 5, and walked 4. Coming out of the bullpen to relieve him, someone who is still on the Royals, pitching for them, Zach Greinke, went an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts.
I'm fine with these questions, man. I'm just guessing like wild.
I thought I had the year. I was like I feel like it's 2007.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, sounds like 2007. I'm like, that sounds more like 05.
No, not with
Almost said
Gilmesh.
06.
I remember Gilmesh specifically in that year. John Buck started playing for the Royals in 2004. So.
Okay.
And
That's what I think that's what.
And then he
threw me
left
off
in
of, like-
2010, and my heart was broken as a young Royals fan. John Buck is still my favorite player of all time. John Buck, if you're out there, I want to interview you. Please. The Royals played the Baltimore Orioles that day and lost 3-0, by the way.
Sounds about right.
The Orioles pitcher, Bedard, threw 8 innings of 4-hit baseball, walked 2, and struck out 5. And Ray came in and got the save and got a strikeout, and no walks, no hits allowed. This was played at Kauffman Stadium. Anyone want to guess how many people were in attendance on a Wednesday afternoon? I think. Maybe it might have been Wednesday night. Wednesday night. Any guesses?
Wait, so Wednesday night?
On a Wednesday. It doesn't say if it was a night or not.
Well, if it was a day game, I would say about 8,000. For a night game, I'd say 10.
Ben, any guesses?
I guess I'll go with 9.
10,513 fans.
How many?
10,513.
Okay, hold on. Say that again. The first number is like, you keep cutting out when I hear the first number.
10,513.
Oh, 10,000. So it must have been a night game then.
Maybe. This was at the old Kauffman Stadium, too. This is before they did all the renovations and added the seats in the outfield.
Okay. I still forget that they didn't have the outfield seats by that time.
Nope. It was just the bullpens and the fountains. So there you go. That's a new segment that we're going to be doing till the baseball season's over.
Yes, the year the Royals were still shit.
Yep, I picked that year specifically because I knew that Sweeney, Grudzelanek, DeJesus, Tien, Buck, and Pena, along with Mesh and Greinke, were still on the team.
Okay.
So next week we will do this again, and we'll see if any of you can get it right. It is now time for the MIPs of the week. Ben, you actually have a candidate, don't you?
While we've been sitting here in the talk, I've actually come up with a few that I'd like to mention just real fast.
All right, so give us your few before you give us our number, or your official candidate.
Okay. And it doesn't have to be completely sports related or anything, does it?
No, God no. Again, Macy had a guy that wanted people to drink their piss to cure COVID.
All right. So I'm going to do like these two real fast and then like my main one. But the first one is that came out 2 hours ago actually from the Washington Commanders upper management that they're looking at a proposed new stadium with the smallest amount of seating in the NFL.
Mark up ticket prices.
What was that?
Mark up ticket prices.
True, but their new proposal currently right now is a stadium with 55,000, which would put them lower than Soldier Field, who currently has the lowest amount at 61,500.
Jesus Christ, they're bordering on the biggest MLB stadium at that point. Which are the Dodgers, who I think might have 55,000.
Then next, I had seen earlier that a massage person number 23 is filing against Deshaun Watson, and it looks like there might be a number 24 here soon, then yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah,
Then-
we kind of stayed away from that story on purpose.
Yeah. Then okay, the main thing I wanted to talk about was the person that tried to vandalize the Mona Lisa by throwing cake at it.
Huh. I had not heard this. This is very much something that would be on a CSP episode.
Yeah, it was it happened yesterday, but apparently there was some visitor that was wearing a wig and everything and approached the painting in a wheelchair, like to look like an old lady. He got right up to it and then got up out of the chair and threw cake at it, but it's the Mona Lisa, so it has like an entire layer of protective glass over the top of it in the first place, so nothing can happen to it.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy got arrested.
Yeah, as he should.
I just thought it was something stupid but funny.
Huh.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
That's
unique.
someone do that.
I have no idea.
That's like, that's okay. That makes no sense. Have fun getting banned from like one of the most highly tourist places in all of Paris, France.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, so what did you do today, honey? Oh, just got down one of the most highly tourist place in all of France. So it's like, so how was your day?
Mr. Haley, you're candidate for the MIP of the week.
Brock, I think we both know who our candidate is.
Well,
You
mine
just
might
go
be
ahead and say
slightly
that.
different.
It's just the Royals. It's not the front office, not the coach.
No.
It's just
So here's the thing: the front office is my candidate.
No, I'm just doing the Royals as a collective. Like, it's just not one person's fault. It's the entire organization's problem. It's just not. It's not one front of the organization. It's the whole damn thing. They're tied for dead last in the MLB with the Reds. Probably after this game, they're going to be in solo last place for how ass they've been. I believe the current score now is 10-2, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's 8-3. Let me double check. Yeah, it's 8-3 in the top of the ninth, and I mean it's pretty much the final score. So we fucking suck. I mean, Carlos Santana is batting 2 cents right now.
Well, okay, so the Royals have won MIP of the week this week, so we can just go straight into talking about the Royals now.
They suck, dude. They're so bad. Fuck, it's been 5 years, and we've had the same shit for the past 5 years.
I don't get it. Like,
What do you mean? How you don't get it?
I don't get it. Like,
Dayton Moore has lied to us for the past 5 years. What were we supposed to do this year? Contend. What happens?
Oh, he
We're
didn't,
tied
he didn't
for
say
10
what we were
fucking-
supposed. He didn't say what we were supposed to contend for. I
What?
think
First
he
pick
meant-
the MLB draft?
Yep,
I'm
that's
pretty
what he
sure.
meant.
I'm pretty sure by the end of this year we'll have that nipped in the bud.
I just don't get it. They did better than I expected they would last year. And now this is what we're getting.
We're getting straight dog shit on the field, and you'll love to see it.
Ben, You got anything to add on to what Tommy has said there?
It's tough to be a Royals fan right now, man.
I thought being a Reds fan right now was bad. Turns out being a Royals fan is even worse.
Now imagine being a fan of both teams.
I know that I have a friend of mine that's in band with me here at Mizzou that's like a diehard Reds fan. And at the beginning of the season, I was just dogging on him constantly about like, man, your guys' like team just needs to be put down. It's you guys are so bad, and now I'm just I haven't said anything to him in a while, and I'm just glad he hasn't messaged me back with like, well, you remember what you said to me a while back? Well, look where you guys are now.
At least with the Royals, we didn't throw a no-hitter and still find a way to lose. But knowing the Royals, they probably could do that. Actually, I take that back. With how bad Cal Eldridge is as a pitching coach, we probably won't be able to throw a no-hitter at all this season.
As Ben was saying how bad Reds fans have it, I'm staring at my Cincinnati Reds hat right now. Right next to my Royals hat.
Dude, we suck. I am all for a... Things need to change, man. We need an overhaul. I love Dayton Moore, but, like, it's just not happening.
He's not even the general manager right now.
Who else? Mike Matheny? Cal Eldridge? This list is very long.
Any guesses what the Royals went last year?
God, I don't remember what they went last year.
Give me a guess.
They weren't
terrible.
Tell you that?
They were not terrible.
The only positive thing was Salvi being tied for first place by the end of the season as like the home run king. That was it. It was the only positive thing that happened last season.
Nicky hit over 300.
I mean, Nicky Lopez was
Benintendi, Witt.
So was the
Any guesses, either one of you, what the record was?
Oh God, I don't remember.
Ben?
I don't know, man.
74 and 88.
Below 500.
Guess what? They're
But
going to
only
be
14 games below 500.
So like 20 something.
14 games below 500 last year. Seven games shook out differently for them. They would have been 500 last year. This team ain't even getting close.
Well, this team is getting nowhere near the postseason. If anything, they're getting a top 5 draft pick with how they've been playing.
And it's also the stubbornness of not wanting to cut your losses on the two people who are anchors on your team right now.
God, can they just do us a favor and please get rid of Santana for all that is great and holy?
Him and O'Hearn both.
Agree with you on that, man.
He is just not good. It's just not panned out with Santana. It just hasn't. And we owe, what, $10.2 million this season if we cut our losses, if I'm not mistaken?
I'll look that up while you keep talking.
Honestly, I'm going to say another thing about the Royals that might be... people probably won't like to hear it, but for catcher-wise and everything, Salvi's really struggling this year, man.
Oh, yeah, no, he's gone back to what we saw at, 2014?
It's really hard to watch Salvi right now in terms of batting.
Great unbearable.
I'd actually kind of rather watch MJ Melendez batting at catcher.
which is what I think they're going to do. Jesus Christ. I have his stats pulled up right now. Y'all want to guess what he's batting?
Who,
Below
South?
200.
Santana.
I'd like to say 122.
Ben? What do you think Carlos Santana is batting?
I said 122.
I said Ben.
Below 200.
150.
Well, wow, I was very generous on what I gave him.
18 hits at 120 at bats. Somehow he has 2 home runs. So 18 hits. He is making $10.5 million.
And we own $10.5 million this season.
Mm-hmm.
See, the problem is I just don't want another Bobby Bonilla situation. You know what I mean?
Well, good news. After this season, he's an unrestricted free agent.
Oh, thank God. And you know what? Here's the problem, too. Is that Santana is blocking 2 first basemen that are absolutely raking in AAA right now. In Vinny, how do you say his last name?
Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino and Nick Prado. Come on, you know what the problem is? No one's gonna want him at the trade deadline. And that's the thing. No one's gonna want him at all. At all.
No one should want him.
And no one should want someone that's shit at first base right now.
Someone who's a liability at the plate.
Oh, it's so frustrating right now. Brock, didn't we want Nicky Lopez to win a Gold Glove this year?
Mm-hmm.
And look what happened.
Yep. Just going through some of the other Royals players on the...
Andrew Benintendi, best player on the team right now.
Yeah, him or Bobby. I'm looking at the contracts, and one Salvador Perez. Looking at his, anyone want to guess how much longer he is signed to be a Royal?
I'd like to say 3 years.
24.
What do you mean 24?
Oh, you get
24.
Oh, no, he is signed till 2026.
So we have 4 more years
He'll be 36 years old.
by 2024.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't surprise me
No,
if
by
he retires
2026 he will.
by 2026. It wouldn't surprise me if he retires by then.
No. He is currently batting... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Was it like 150 or something like that?
196.
It's like 212, right?
196.
96? Ugh. See, I'm gonna say it. That his standout season he had last year was kind of a fluke, you know. And I hate to say that, but it kind of was.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that because it was so awesome to see that happen last year.
Any guess what his career batting average is?
It's like 220 or something like that.
Ben?
I have no idea, man.
267. Not terrible.
Not bad.
career high is 333 batting average.
Was that last season?
2020.
2020.
For a full, like, you could see that he was starting the majority of the games. His career average, or his career bet. Oh no, that's OPS. No, it's still 333. His career best when starting a prolonged amount of time is 292. And that was 2013. So, last year when he had his incredible season, he batted 273. Salvi is currently getting paid $18 million.
Where's that money compared to Santana?
He's making $8 million more. The Royals' current team payroll is $98 million. Here are the top earners. I have the top earners pulled up. Salvi at 18, Greinke at 13. Greinke will be gone next year. He'll probably be retired. He's 38. Santana at 10.5. He'll be gone next year. Benintendi at 8.5. Merrifield at 7. Keller at about 5. Dozier at about 5. Nicky at under 3. Scott Barlow under 3. O'Hearn is the final person making over $1 million. After that, there is not a person making over $1 million.
Wow. Just wow.
And then if you look at the guys that are on the injured list, Taylor's making 4.5. Mondesi's making $3 million. Garrett's making over 2. Oh, and the Royals are also
going to be gone next season, right?
Who? Yeah, all of them will be gone next season. I'm not saying I want the Royals to cut anyone making over $1 million, but looking at who's on their lineup, with the exceptions of Benintendi, Keller, and Lopez and Barlow, I think the Royals can live without any of those players.
I'd agree.
You know, as bad as it sounds, we can live without Salvi. It will hurt so bad.
It hurts to say.
Now here's the problem.
I can see them trading him at the deadline. I can see them trading Witt.
First of all, let's pump the brakes there on the trade Salvi stuff, because you know how insanely pissed off people would be if that happened.
If that meant
Witt
that
going,
Pasquantino would come up, if that means that would open up a spot for Pasquantino to be DH, though, I don't think they would be that pissed.
But it's Salvi, though.
I know.
It's the thing, though. You have to realize who it is.
O'Hearn is a guy. O'Hearn has 2 more years of arbitration. So we're not getting rid of O'Hearn anytime soon. O'Hearn is batting better than Salvi is this year. O'Hearn is batting 196.
Gosh, we're just so bad this year.
Santana has the worst batting average in the league over the last 20 years. The next closest person, drum roll please. Chris Owings. who also played for the Royals.
Who?
Chris Owings.
Oh, I remember that guy.
He was not here long. But I do believe the game just went final, did it not, Tommy?
Yep. 8-3 was the final score. They lost again.
That puts them at what? 14 and 30 something?
I guess. I don't know.
Well, I would like to know what they're at.
The record?
16 and 30, 16 and 32. Now it's time for how y'all, what you think the Royals should do.
God sucks so much.
What? No. Just for the rest of the season. What? Let me rephrase. What you would like them to do?
I don't even give a shit. Do something. I don't care. Do a flip for all I care. God damn it, we suck.
Ben, what would you
As
like
long
to
as
see the
we-
Royals do?
What were you saying?
What would you like to see the Royals do this year? Like
Do
moves
better
that
than
you
the
would like-
Tigers.
Well, oh Jesus Christ, that ain't happening.
That's not happening, Ben. Ben, that is not at all.
I just don't want to be 5th in the division, man.
We are only 5 games behind the Guardians.
Man. I mean, if we keep just how we're just so trash awful right now, we gotta trade somebody away to get something in return for the future of the team.
Okay.
But like
so
But what teams are going to bite, though?
they'll bite for Witt. They'll bite for Dozier. They'll
I mean,
bite
the
for-
Dodgers wanted Danny Duffy.
Yeah. They'll bite for Barlow. They'll bite for Keller. They'll bite if South is available.
How old's Witt?
30s. He is 33.
He's 33.
33, so he's still young.
All right. Realistically, if any trades are made by the Royals,
To
if-
get rid of? To be sellers?
yes,
Maybe.
who do you think they're trading?
I don't know.
Realistically,
Realistically, probably see if someone is... See what they get for Barlow.
Ben, realistically, okay, let me put it this way. Realistically, how many Royals do you see getting traded at the deadline? And then who?
Give me just a second.
So I'll ask you the same thing, Tommy, while Ben's looking. How many Royals get traded before the deadline is over?
Realistically,
Mm-hmm.
3.
And who are they?
Scott Barlow.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Zach Greinke. There still might be a market for that.
I could see him in the bullpen, yeah.
And... would be the third one. Probably Whit Merrifield.
Ben?
Yeah, I would probably go with Barlow and Merrifield.
Realistically, here's who I think. Buckle up, there's
Now,
quite a few.
hold on. Before you say anything, don't go into fantasy land with some of these.
I'm not. These are realistic. Barlow for sure. Witt for sure. Someone whose name you haven't mentioned, but I could see them trading. Benintendi.
That would hurt because he's the best player on the team, but it would make sense.
That's the thing, though.
I could see them doing the same thing with Michael A. Taylor. I can see it with Keller. I can see it with Greinke. And as much as y'all hate it, I can see it with Salvi. And I can also see it with Dozier.
I don't get the Salvi. I don't see it. I just don't see the market for... How old is he right now?
32.
He's how? Huh?
32.
He's 32?
Yep.
I just don't see the market for someone like Salvi.
And I just think that with the fan base, if we did that, nobody would go to any of the games.
Exactly. That's the thing, though. You have to realize.
Then the Royals would
So
actually
it'd be-
leave Kaufman if they did that.
No, it'd be no different what they're pulling right now. There'd be no difference, pretty much.
At the end of the day, if you look at it certain times, the end of the day, it's about putting butts in seats. And who puts butts in seats the most than Salvi?
Bobby Witt Jr. and MJ Melendez.
Right, but look at last season, though.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Those two, give them time, they'll do it. It could be this year. The Royals right now are averaging 15,000 a game. They're 25th in the
that's
league.
better than the A's.
That's better than Cleveland, Tampa Bay, Miami, Pittsburgh, and Oakland.
Better than Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Cleveland's only had 14 home games.
Oh.
14?
Yeah. Lowest in the league. And your top 5 in attendance. Los Angeles, go figure. They have the biggest stadium. St. Louis, Atlanta, San Diego, and the Yankees. After them are Houston, the Angels, the Cubs, the Mets, and the Giants. The Royals average more fans on the road than they do at home.
And that's a weird thing. That's so weird to hear that.
Kansas City's averaging literally double what Oakland is.
Yeah, Oakland's averaging 7,804. Kansas City's averaging 15,808.
Just, I don't understand that.
How is St. Louis pulling that much?
They have an almost 50,000 seat stadium.
I mean, yeah, Busch Stadium is very large. New Busch Stadium, I should say.
Yeah, and they're pretty good this year. Go figure.
Nolan Arenado is a very strong
They're
MVP
27
candidate this year.
and 21 right now. Goldschmidt
Yeah, with-
has hit his 10th home run in May.
Plus, Nolan Arenado is making his case to win an MVP this year. Very much.
Man, if he gets MVP in St. Louis, I'm going to punch a hole in a wall.
Ben is
Hey.
also a Rockies fan, by the way, so he's a Royals and Rockies
Much-
fan.
I'm so sorry that I said that, but he's making such a strong case for MVP this year.
Yeah.
Speaking of somebody who isn't making a strong MVP case, Chris Bryant has done like nothing for the Rockies, and it hurts, man.
I know, that's so true. And you guys,
I loved him
that-
in Chicago, and it's literally just like back issue after back issue after back issue.
So yeah, the Royals lose again. And probably the next time that we do this podcast, they'll probably
lose again.
at least 7 more
Who do
times,
we-
more than likely.
Who do we play next?
So we have
Cleveland
four
again.
Cleveland, and then we have a 3-game set against Houston at home, by the way. Let me double check and make sure that's...
Man, Houston's on fire right now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, we have a homestand
It's
coming
a
up.
10-game homestand.
So we have 3 games against Houston, 3 games against Toronto, and 4 games against Baltimore. That goes through June the 3rd all the way to June 12th.
Yep. Yep.
We suck!
Now is a great time as any to remind you that July 11th is B-Card Day at the K. Myself and Tommy Haley and Ben is still waiting for confirmation, and some other guests as well, if they will be joining us for it. But we will be doing a live taping of BTT in the parking lot at Kauffman before the 7 o'clock game. They have a doubleheader that day. We are not doing anything with the 1:10 games. Screw that.
Yeah, screw that.
It's the Detroit Tigers, and why are we doing July 11th? Ben! Why are we doing July 11th?
Oh, the 1-year anniversary.
That and what else? They're giving away something that day.
You get to meet the people from this podcast.
Well, okay. There you go.
Well, you're close. They're giving away the 2000s black uniform.
That's right.
2000s Black Uni will be handed out. I think it's the first 10,000 people. They'll probably only get 10,000. Because it'll be huge. Because it'll be the Tigers. It's not even like they're playing a good team. They're taking on Detroit.
Yeah, they're taking on Detroit.
I mean, the game that I went to earlier this season was against Detroit, and we actually ended up winning that one.
Yeah. The Royals play 2 games. I'm looking at the rest of their schedule for this half. Play 2 games at 11:05 a.m.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm. 1 at Detroit, and then 1 at Toronto.
Why so early?
Because that is the Peacock games.
Oh, it's the Saturday morning games or whatever?
Sunday morning. I'm looking for the rest of the year. They play a game on FS1 in the second half, and that's it for their nationally televised games.
Those are it? Well, Peacock isn't really nationally televised. It's more like a streaming service kind of deal.
It counts.
I guess so.
But,
I guess.
Yeah. July 11th. July 11th. July 11th. Y'all want to just mention hockey real quick before we wrap things up? Because we went a little bit longer than I thought we would on Royals talk.
Predictions didn't go as thought, and I am big sad.
Predictions have gone way south of what we all predicted. Way south!
No, I had Colorado advancing, so...
Hey, since you're a Rockies fan, what do you think of their City Connect uniforms?
Oh, yes, those were revealed.
Okay, I was looking all over social media, and people were calling them trash.
I like
Dude,
them.
those are dope as hell.
Yeah.
They look just like the license plates, and I think they look cool.
Yeah, everyone was flaming them because they look like the license plates. I'm like, that looks awesome. What are you guys talking about?
It's better than because I like the Cubs and everything too, but the Cubs City Connects are trash. Those are trash.
Like the Royals one, but it just said Wrigleyville on the thing on the front of their uniform or something like that.
But I like the Rockies one. I like that it has the double black diamond thing on the sleeve, and I'm trying to get one of those jerseys.
So those they have those latitude and longitude coordinates. I typed those in for some reason. I don't know why. it's actually like the coordinates of Coors Field.
Yeah, and they have something. What was it? I'm trying to remember because I was looking at the thing. Where's it at? Here we go. Yeah, on the hats, it has like the different rings around the purple mountains there, and because it has there's the red circle that is for the state's soil color, and then the gold ring is representative of the sun, and let's see. Where out? See, uniforms feature the Rocky Mountains in pine green across the jersey, with purple piping on the sleeves in Colorado written across the chest in the same distinctive font as the state's license plates. They also have a yellow patch featuring the city's mile-high altitude, the longitude and latitude of Coors Field, and black double diamonds meant to be a tribute to the state's extreme skiing.
Yeah, it's just all in all a really cool uniform, and I love it.
And I like that the pants match the uniform, too.
See, it would have been cool. Like, I liked how they used the green. Like, it would have looked nice if they did like an all white one with green trim, but the green pants make it look nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I know I'm trying to get one of those jerseys, but now I'm conflicted of who I'm gonna get it over.
Just do what I did. Get the one with no name on it.
That's always a when in doubt. Just do that.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm probably I'd like to get one of the Royal City Connects because I like the fountain stuff and everything on it.
I love that I bought it and the hat. It's a great combo.
So I bought. Yeah. So they come out with polos for the teams. I have the polo of it. It's so nice. It's only $65 too, so it's not expensive. You would think a polo like this, it'd be like $80.
Yeah.
Except it's $65, which isn't bad.
Let's see. So if I had to go with something here, I would probably I'd probably either get Charlie Blackmon, Chris Bryant, or Randall Gerchuk. I love that guy.
Really? Gerchuk?
Yeah,
all the players.
I thought he was a cool guy. I know it's a random name out there, but he's a cool dude.
Yeah, I guess. He's just a random. You were right. He is a random one.
Yeah.
It'd be like Brock getting like I don't know.
Come on, you started it. You gotta come up with something.
Think of anyone random on the Royals. Maybe like a Carlos Santana City Connect.
Oh hell no! Don't put that on me. Do not put that on me.
No, because we know Brock would like not get that at all. I'm trying to find like an actual player that like. Let's see.
See, here's the thing with the City Connect stuff. I was set in stone, and I knew for damn sure that I thought Brock was going to get a Bobby Witt Jr. City Connect uniform.
Yeah.
Those were too expensive.
And then I realized, I'm like, those things are going to be expensive as hell. He's just going to get the no-name one and like a hat and call it a day. And guess what? I was right.
Oh, Brock could get a Taylor Clark City Connect jersey or a Ronald Bolanos City Connect jersey.
Who? Who?
Maybe throw in a Joel Payamps jersey.
I actually know who that one is. I
Give you
actually
that,
know that one.
Emmanuel Riviera City Connect jersey.
Oh fuck yeah! I actually might do that.
Yeah, that actually sound like that's not like I'm not opposed to that.
No. By the way, they have been purchased. I am getting the Rocky City Connect jersey and the hat.
Are you
Oh, no way, already?
that cap? That's cap.
Why? Okay, Tommy, what makes you think that would be Cap for me?
I don't know.
Ben knows that I actually like the Rockies.
So by the way, so the next team that has their City Connect jerseys is June. The Angels will have one.
Not
That
getting
one might be nice.
Not
June
getting
11th.
that.
I don't know how to feel about the Angels. So after that, it's Milwaukee. That will be an interesting one. And then San Diego is the final one on July 8th.
I could see Brock getting a Cam Gallagher City Connect.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See,
Oh, no,
you're
get
laughing
him a-
at that, and
get
yet
him a Chris-
I would.
Get him a Chris Bubic jersey.
Again. Yes. You're just naming players that I like now on the team.
I wouldn't be mad at a Brady Singer jersey.
Oh hell no.
No, neither would I.
Anyway, yeah, Stanley Cup. Rangers won last night. They are a wagon.
God, they're our only hope now.
Yeah, they really are. The Avalanche and Oilers are playing right now. God damn it!
Last time I checked, it was 2-1 Avs.
Man, I want the Hurricanes to win this Stanley Cup, dude.
Yeah, although I'm fine with the Rangers.
I just don't want Tampa again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like Florida for the most part, and I don't like New York. So I'd be fine with the Avalanche or the Oilers winning.
I don't like California, so. I don't like California, Florida, or New York, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
I agree with you on that.
Yep, those 3 states. Hate them all. Illinois, same way. But I like the White Sox. I don't know why. They're like the one team in the division that I cannot hate.
Really?
Yeah, it's the one team. I know. It's such a random one, too. It's like, like, most Royals fans, like, oh yeah, the Twins. Like, nobody cares about the Twins.
See, that's my thing. It's like I can't hate the Twins because they're always just
They're the Twins.
Sorry. the Tens.
Yeah, you and that are just... You have to explain that to Ben.
So Ben, there's this YouTuber called Utree, and
I love you, Tree.
Yeah!
he removed the Twins W because they can't win a playoff game. So he has removed the W from them, and it's called
Days of Our Steelers.
Where's my liquor?
Tonight on Where's My... Dude, that I want that to happen so badly again. I don't know why.
Anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about
The
hockey?
Tens.
Oh, yeah.
But hockey.
Yeah. Yeah. They are our last hope.
They are... New York is our last hope,
Which is
please.
so wrong to say.
God. But I want it to happen so badly.
I know.
Like, please do us a favor and just end it for Tampa. Just end it.
Don't mind me, I
Dude,
just
if
have to
Tampa
reset
wins-
my
if Tampa
password.
wins- If Tampa wins again, Florida man will
I'm gonna jump
take
off.
over the world, bro.
I'm gonna jump off a cliff if they win again.
Don't mind me casually just resetting my MLB.com password.
What? How? How did you get signed out?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there we go. Yes. Go. I want these jerseys.
I might get the polo. The polo is pretty nice.
They have been ordered.
On God?
On
Oh,
God.
God?
Yep.
This man's going to have so many City Connects, he might be goated with the sauce.
Oh, that reminds me. This is currently episode...
The
48.
The Rockies City Connect. The Rockies City Connect sweatshirts kind of fire too, man.
See, that's the thing, though. I saw theirs, I'm like, those aren't bad.
I saw the signs. Anyway.
Like, I don't know why, but with the Royals one, it was the sleeves that threw me off. Like, I just didn't like the sleeves on it.
Yeah.
On the sweatshirt. See, that's the thing, though. Those aren't bad.
They're only available in small.
Damn.
See, here's the thing, though. That looks like something... No hate to the Rockies, but that looks like something you would get at the... Like, something that they would have at the airport.
That looks like something that Macy would unironically wear.
No, it looks like something from... You would get something from the airport. And
Anyway,
I'm not even...
as I was saying, this is episode number 48 of BTT, which means episode 50 is coming up, so you know what that means, Tommy.
What does that mean?
Time to gather up the questions for another Q&A.
Hold on, here's the other one. Because there's a different one. I'm like, see, it's this one. See, I like it better.
Yeah, that does look better.
That does look a lot better, not gonna lie.
But as I was saying, if you have questions for any of us here at B-Card Entertainment, so BTT, I guess Tommy's We Are Not Entertained, Macy's, CSP, me and Ben haven't started our podcast yet.
That'll be starting up this next fall, correct?
Yeah, which stay on after we're done recording, both of you, so to talk more about that. Anyway, episode 50, Q&A times. You know what that means. We do it every 10th episode. We do a Q&A. Send in your questions. And then we'll also have the whole bunch of other Q&A for the July 11th, which will also be fun because that'll be a live Q&A. So you'll be asking us the questions or they'll be sent in to us. So
Throwing it out there, live Q&A can go south very fast.
especially with our fan base. Because y'all are some weirdos. I love y'all, but y'all are some weirdos. Especially the one of you out there, you know who I'm talking about, that keeps creeping on Macy. I don't know how many of his questions I've had to cut out from Q&A sessions. You actually have one handy right here. You ready for this? This is one of his more tame ones. He was asking what size shoe Macy wears.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
alright.
Hey man, maybe he just wants to buy her shoes.
Uh-huh.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
I'm just taking this as the lightest and nicest way possible, okay?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Giving the guy the benefit of the doubt at the moment.
Okay, Ben. Alright.
Yep, alright, Ben.
Okay, I just not say anything anymore.
Tommy, you did watch Top Gun Maverick this past week, did you not?
Yes.
Without spoiling...
Without spoiling, it was fantastic. I didn't realize how much Miles Teller looked like. He looked exactly like Goose.
I did see that they made like the budget for it was like 160 million, and I saw they made that back and more just this weekend.
Yeah, they already hit the number for their budget, and they're probably likely gonna get more.
Oh
And it
yeah.
was Tom Cruise's biggest opening weekend for a movie ever.
Ever.
Yeah. I mean,
It was very good.
Tommy needs to start doing like weekly reviews of movies he's watched because this dude watches so many movies.
I would say go see it, but a certain person couldn't see it because of past life choices that were not smart.
Yeah, it wasn't even a life choice.
It was still though.
It was just
'Cause we had to
something that
fix
was forced upon me that happened.
Did he leave? But whatever.
What?
Nothing.
Go ahead.
Nope, nothing. I didn't say anything.
Okay. I am just doing a quick search of the places that listen to us because I can see those analytics. Haha, you think I can't, but I can. We have now invaded the South Americas. We are in Guyana now. Along with Mexico. We've been in Kenya. I don't know why anyone from Kenya would want to listen to us, but
In
okay.
Kenya?
Kenya. But we can't crack Canada. Syracuse. We got people in Syracuse, Jersey. Or no, that's Philly. Wait, who in Philly is listening to us?
Philly. Who in Philly could possibly be listening to this?
Why? Carolinas. Yeah, we got a few of them. Florida. Louisiana. I think I know who that is.
Shut up.
Yep. I just looked exactly. Yeah, I know exactly who that one is.
Shut.
What?
Dallas, we have a pretty good foothold in there, so shout out to you in Dallas. Oh,
You.
we've invaded Colorado.
Ooh.
And Chicago. But yes, thank you to all of you that listen. Of course, our multitude of international listeners in Germany, France, Belgium, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales,
Scotland.
Russia.
Maybe
One-
best we don't say Russia.
That one person in Russia listening to us. Consistently.
Man, they still got YouTube.
Well, no, the way I'm looking at it, it's not from YouTube. It's our all of our other platforms that you can listen to us on. Your Spotify's, your Apple Podcasts, your Apple Music, or your Amazon Music, your Google Podcasts. I have the infinity gauntlet of places that you can listen to us at, so... other than that, is there anything else y'all would like to say before we wrap things up here?
No.
No? Mr. Ben?
I don't really got anything that I can think of.
Got any interesting projects that you have coming up? Anything? No? Tommy, any interesting projects that you're working on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
No? Nothing big in the works?
No.
No?
Oh, I guess I do have something that I just remembered, though.
Oh, go ahead, Ben.
And we could probably talk about it more once it gets closer to time for our Mizzou podcast or whatever that's going to be.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be the Mizzou podcast. Did we settle on a name yet?
I don't know, but I was just going to bring up that Mizzou got a transfer quarterback.
Who's coming in this year?
Yeah. A four-star transfer. Jack Abraham.
Yep.
And everywhere I've seen it says that he's favored to win.
The job?
I mean, yeah, favored to win the job, which I can see considering like who we have. But I was kind of looking forward to seeing what Sam Horn could do. You know,
I didn't think it'd be Sandholm. I thought it'd be Baselacks here.
well, he gone.
Or no, who was it?
He
Connor?
left.
Was it Connor that's next now?
It was Brady Cook and Tyler Macon.
I guess it was Cook then. Oh no, who started in the bowl game last year?
That was Brady Cook, I think.
Yeah, so I was kind of excited to see what he could do in a full year. Oh well. But yeah, I do believe the two names that we're down to are Earning Our Stripes and Marching for Mizzou.
I'm fine with either of those, man. We'll just have to come up with something here once it gets closer to that time.
Oh, it's getting pretty close. Because if I'm not mistaken, the first game is in August, if not sooner.
I should know that. I should know this.
Yeah, you should. Oh, yes, it is. The first games are actually
speaking of
on my
schedule.
birthday.
Speaking of the schedule, the SEC shafted us, too. It sucks.
I actually kind of like the schedule that they gave us this year. Anyway, we'll talk about that more when it gets closer. Yes, my birthday, August 26th, is the first day of games.
August 26th? What?
Yep, it's the first games. College
The
football
first
season.
game is September 1st.
For Mizzou. College football overall, it's not. The first ever college football game will be Nevada and New Mexico State.
Oh. I thought we were just talking Mizzou, but okay.
No, I'm talking about the college football season. So yeah, we're rapidly coming up upon the football season. Yeah, Mizzou.
We also have
opens
days left into the NFL season, by the way, boys.
Yeah, I saw. Mizzou has Louisiana Tech to open the year, which did we
On a
drop,
Thursday night.
Did we drop someone for them?
There was some schedule changing that happened.
Yeah, because I remember the fan base was not happy about it at all. Anyway, that's more for our podcast. I'm pretty sure the people here don't really want to listen to me and you talk about Mizzou basketball or football right now.
Alrighty.
No, knowing where we're popular, it's pretty hard. And what the numbers we get when I put Kansas in the title, yeah. We get a lot of Kansas listeners.
That's alright.
So,
We can just move on from this and see if there's anything else we have here.
all right. Tommy, you got anything else?
No.
No? All
No, I'm good.
right. So that is all that we have for this week of Big Time Talkers. I think Macy's back this next week. I think. I don't know. We'll ask her later. Other than that, Tommy, what did you talk about on We Are Not Entertained this past week?
I talked about my thoughts on Sasha Banks and Naomi walking out of WWE, Ring of Honor, and Double or Nothing.
Well, my Ring of Honor, not actual Ring of Honor.
And no, it's just easier to just say Ring of Honor, not just Ring of Honor. You know?
I don't know if Macy's doing a CSP this week, because I don't know what time she'll be back, or when she'll be back from Arizona. So that's all I have there. Me and Tommy did not do my gym today.
Yeah, I was like, it's 3 o'clock, what's happening?
Yeah, I've been sick all day. So, other than that, I do believe that's all we have. So, I've been the Engine Brock Gordon.
I've been Tommy Haley, with no nickname.
I'm Benjamin Duncan.
We'll have to come up with a nickname for Ben at some point. I don't know. But until whatever show comes out next, have a wonderful rest of your week, folks.
Bye, everyone. Drink plenty of water.
Hope you guys all have a good rest of your day.